Today is Thursday, September 1st, and we are getting ready to go down to a doctor's appointment where hopefully they will finally be able to tell us the results of the biopsy that was done almost a week ago. Everybody that we know and is dear and near to us has been asking and waiting anxiously for some answers, and I'm really been recognizing how the waiting has actually been a gift for us. Because in the waiting, there's been some space. When in the space, there's been so much healing spiritually that has happened. Kevin's in a place that he's never been before, and completely at peace and happiness and joy in ways that are indescribable. And today I woke up, I wasn't quite in the same space. I wasn't feeling fully resourced. And as I'm sitting here, I realized that where I just picked to do this video is perfect, because there's actually two paths, and that's what has been striking me so much. Kevin and I have chosen to go down a path where it is nothing but expansion and learning and growth and vibration of faith and grace, and recognizing all the beauty and wisdom that we are meant to glean in this life, and the purpose and coming back to ourselves, and everything that I've spent all these years trying to put into words for how to teach other people, of coming back to their own innate knowing divine self to guide them through shining the light through their darkest times. We're living it on a daily, minute-to-minute basis. And this morning I did feel a little shaky because I didn't have space to come back to me, and that's really all of us coming back to us. To know each next step is really the most important thing we can do. And when you're walking this path with your partner, it's a balancing act. He's in an amazing space, and I'm so grateful that he is conscious in ways he's never been conscious of, and that he is able to step into knowing every move that he wants to make, and the burden is lifted from him doing so and trying to figure it all out, and therefore the burden is lifted from me having to do it and figure it all out, and all these possibilities and tools. And we don't know what the next steps will be, but we do know where to come back to within ourselves to find them. And I'll tell you, as a spouse, as a woman, part of the hardest thing that I realized the other day is, I know that we all struggle with letting go of control, but wanting to fix things and make it all better, and knowing there's options and things that what things should look like, right? But as a woman, leaning into my divine feminine powerhouse of allowing flow to come to and through me, and then handing Kevin his divine masculine, and putting trust completely in him following his direction. And as many married people can probably relate to, sometimes that can be challenging to fully rest into trusting your partner. Sometimes it's because we don't fully trust ourselves, but more so I'd say it's because we don't actually fully trust God. If I can allow all the parts of me to remember that me trusting in Kevin, I'm actually trusting in God, who is holding him. And because Kevin's in such a space where he is being held, and he knows he's being held, and he can follow that, theoretically, all of my parts should be able to relax and rest into that. Now, I'm human, so sometimes, at some minutes, that's more challenging than others. And having compassion and grace for myself and loving myself through this is also a big piece of this. I just want to extend so much love and compassion to everybody that's walked these paths. We can choose to expand, or we can choose to go into fear and constriction. And I see that every day. I see that show up in so many ways of people's lives. When we walk into that doctor's office, we're fully prepared to hear their words, get the information that we need to help us maybe make a container or a framework or put words to something that we need to put something to as we continue to explore our next steps. But we're also not giving into fear. And I am holding a space for myself. Well, I'm attempting to hold a space right now where I'm not going to allow the doctor's fears either. And so I understand that maybe it's more challenging in the minute. So I'm going to go take some more time and fully resource myself and get grounded, come back to love, and feel what I need to feel to put on the armor to go in there and really stay in this vibration. Peace out. Love to y'all.